What's going on, guys? My name is Aaron. If you haven't been here and this is your first time, welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're doing a solo leg day vlog, 6:30 in the morning. But just to give you guys a quick rundown of what we're gonna be doing. 5 exercises today, keep it pretty simple. Probably pound a little bit more sets on the squats just to get some volume in. I'm gonna do 20 minutes on the treadmill, walk backwards for like 10, do some other dynamic exercises on the tread, and then I'll go through my warm-up routine with you guys later. I'm gonna do some adductor to start. This is something I've been kind of neglecting a little bit. Some of the movements I've been doing recently have kind of made up for this, but still, these are kind of super important. I have like lower back issues and glute, or not glute, but hip issues. So making sure that you do these is very important. So for me, it's like if you've ever done physical therapy or anything like that for any type of hip issue or back issue, usually it's a very high repetition thing. So you don't necessarily want to like go super heavy and only do like 5 or 10. Like, yeah, obviously, yeah, every so often, but doing like sets of 20, 25 for something like this is going to be a little bit more important, just because you want to turn those muscles on, right? I'll do like 2 or 3 sets of like 20 to 25. I'm not going too heavy, and then I'll go through like my mobility stuff. All right, now I'm going to go through some of my mobility stuff. It's nothing crazy, but just really like the whole point is to kind of just open everything up and really just move around. So a lot of it is really just rotational stuff and just getting into position of what I'm going to be doing, right? So like squats, lunges, whatnot, and just really like warming up certain muscles. So usually some form of rotation, some like toe touches, or just something to reach just to kind of open up the hamstrings and the lower back. Usually I'll go through this like once or twice. Just keep everything pretty simple. This is probably my favorite exercise as far as like the mobility goes. And I've shown these before. I usually do them with weight or kettlebells, but even with just body weight, right? Open up your legs and just do like it's basically like a deep side lunge. Like you feel it all like inside of your adductor and your hamstring, and it opens everything. And while I'm doing this too, I'm kind of getting a bit of a stretch in my calves and my ankles. God, I just looked at my leg, it's so ashy. Which is crazy, because I've been moisturizing. I don't know what's good with that. But if you can't go all the way down, literally this would be the modification. Just go to the side and still get that same stretch. I just like to go all the way down because I feel like it kind of opens everything up a little better. And then from here, if you want to even get a little bit more dynamic and do like a lunge, turn, and kind of like rotate with it, just to kind of stay in that position. Open the hips up. God, I feel like I'm teaching a class. But the goal here is you want to go knees over toes, right? Get the knees warm, the ankles warm, the calves warm. So when you're going down, you want to make sure that you're pushing your knee over your toe. And then the last thing, I'll grab like a light plate. Let me grab a 25 real quick. And then from here, I'll do like squats and good mornings. Kind of hold that squat. I'm mostly doing this because I don't want to do leg extensions first. I want to just be able to jump into squats first, so that's going to be the most taxing thing. I usually will do a leg extension first, or kind of warm that up, or do something else first. But today, I kind of want to just get it out the way. So we're doing a little bit of extra prehab. So just kind of hold it here, chest level, and just kind of hold a squat, 5 seconds, come back up, and then just kind of keep doing that until you feel like they're open and loose. And we're also working on our posture, right? We want to make sure our chest is up while we're doing this. And then as you kind of feel like you're open more and a little bit looser, you want to still keep the negative slow, but you can shorten the pause. So hold, boom. And I'm trying to tuck my pelvis, keep my back straight. It's gonna be kind of like a good morning, so it's gonna be front loaded. So same way you would do like a good morning or like a RDL, except I'm gonna hold the weight here. This is gonna warm up my hamstrings, my lower back. So hit that, rest for like 30 seconds to a minute. I'm gonna run through that one more time, and then I'm gonna jump into squats. It's crazy because I was never like a morning workout person, but I've kind of been forced to be because of my schedule now. So I'm still adjusting to like coming in and like being able to lift heavy first thing in the morning. Yes, you should have consistent weight that you're shooting for, and you should have baselines, but dude, if you feel like shit one day, or if you feel like, damn, the weight's so heavy today, bro, just do what you can. You don't need to try to hurt yourself. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I'm saying? Or if your goal is to be a bodybuilder, either way, like, do you want to have a 5-year career or a 15-year career? You watch guys like Sebum, they say that shit all the time. One thing that they all regret is like lifting super heavy when they were young, because it messes you up. I'm not saying don't do it, because there's just the level of dope and adrenaline you get from it is amazing. But if you're gonna do it smart. Don't do it as often, and make sure that you're taking care of your body and how it moves. So this bar, this is called a safety bar. Huge fan of this. I made videos about it on the past, because this one, it allows your hands to stay more neutral when you're actually like squatting. So today I'm feeling pretty good. I'll probably still have a couple plates under my feet just to kind of elevate and get that full depth. But this will allow me to kind of hold my hands here, and it'll allow me to keep my chest high and get really, really deep. And I don't have to go as heavy. Put some plates under my feet. So this is like the same, the form is, pretty much everything is the same. It's just the way you hold it. It kind of helps you like stay up there, like I said. So let me show you guys real quick. Heels up, chest high, hands. For this, you can either kind of pull this in, or you could just leave it. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I'll even put my hands here. It just depends on how I feel. Feels good. Feels good today. We'll see. Maybe I'll push a little bit of weight. All right, so I'm gonna add one more 25, and I stop here. So this bar is a bit of an adjustment. I'm not used to squatting with this bar. It's also a little bit heavier. I think a traditional bar is 45. This one is 65. So kind of just adjusting to the weight, the way it's distributed, especially because like recently, so I stopped back squatting for probably like a couple of years, but recently I've been trying to get used to it. Mostly not even for the benefit. I don't even go heavy. It's more so just for the movement, like the pattern and the muscles that it strengthens, like that you're utilizing. Because if you're not doing certain movements, certain muscles that are utilized are going to be dormant. So I like to switch things up a lot, because the whole goal is to be active everywhere, especially like I mentioned earlier with all my injuries and shit. So I got to be smart. But this is as heavy as I'm going to go. I'll probably do like a set of like 6 to 8, depending on how I feel. This shit is janky. It's like tape. It's also cold as fuck in here. This is a little bit heavier than I thought it was gonna be. I got 5. I have one more, for sure. Come on. I definitely feel like I could have got 6. As you can see, I'm pretty much fucking trapped in here. So if I can't get this shit up, I'm pretty much fucked. That feels good. But I'm gonna take a 25 off, get some reps in, and then move on to the next thing. So I was gonna do lunges, but instead, we're gonna do some BBL squats. some split squats. Honestly, not really that there's much of a difference, but instead of just walking lunges, I chose to just do these today, just cause. There's literally no reason. Not much of an explanation, pretty simple. How you set up your foot doesn't really matter. The bench kind of matters. You actually don't even want it to be that high up, but everything I do, I like to get a super deep stretch, so I don't really mind the high bench. As far as like foot placement, honestly, as long as my foot can be flat and I can go all the way down comfortably, that's all I really care about. And then making sure that everything is kind of like 90 and I'm not pushing forward, I'm going straight down. Everything's feeling fucking heavy. I'm fasted this morning too. Not that that's an excuse, but got like zero fuel. But I still feel good. Not like lightheaded or anything. I just don't feel very strong. Especially after doing squats, I'm like, oh, that's a lot. Hamstring curl and a leg extension right next to each other. So as long as nobody takes it, I'm just gonna superset back and forth. Mostly to save time, but this is also how I like to do it. Outside of this same big time factor, usually if I have the opportunity to superset, I will. Just because it makes life easier. I'm trying to get this shit done, you know. I gotta work in like an hour, so I gotta hurry up. But for this, we're gonna still go like moderately heavy. We're gonna go moderately heavy. These two will do like 3 sets, 4 sets each. There's not really too much nuances to this machine. You can like pause, hold. The only thing that I care about is making sure that your legs reach like basically full extension, because you wanna get that full stretch. Outside of that, it's not really anything specific. After this, I'm gonna do lying hamstring curls. I don't have a ton of time, so I gotta speed through that shit. And then next, I'll do a physique update just so you guys can see how I look after, you know, my vacation and eating like a whale for about a week and drinking alcohol and not really training as much. Oh my God, dude, I could do like one exercise of hamstrings and my hamstrings are just done. I've had to, as time has gone on, I've had to train them less and less because I feel like they're like massive already, kind of. And like they get sore so fast. Shit. All right, this is the physique update. Handful of days after vacay. Fasted leg workout. It's crazy because it's like I feel like I look athletic, but I also feel like I look like shit. Is that faded? The problem is I can't really see myself either, so I'm kind of just flexing at the camera, hoping that I don't look fat. I'm also like right on the fucking light. It's like, dude, it's crazy because it's like I know I have the shape, but considering I ate like shit for a whole week and drank and didn't really train, I feel like I probably look decent. This lighting's not up in my case. But that's not really an excuse. I feel like for where we're at, today's March 21st or 2nd. Like I feel like you can kind of see it. Like my face looks pretty good, like my shape is there. We're really just trying to hammer it away because we have until May. So there's not really a rush, but this year, like I'm determined. It's gonna be my best physique that I've brought in life. I just wanna look my best that I've ever looked, so. And this is gonna be the year. I know it. This is gonna be the year a lot of things happen, but specifically that. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna go live the rest of my day. I'll do more day in the life vlogs soon. I just wanted to knock this gym vlog out because I feel like it's been a while. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.